What's going on, everybody? My name is Nathan. I'm the dad from the Fandom Fam. Today we are back watching Bridgerton, Season 1, Episode 5, called The Duke and I. We last left off with the Duke and Daphne having kind of like an affair out in the garden. Not really an affair, like, I don't know if that's the right word to say, but they had a soiree. Anyways, they were kissing, getting intimate. The oldest brother of the Bridgertons, Anthony, I think that's what his name is, saw them, stopped them, and then demanded that the Duke marry Daphne. He said he couldn't, which is kind of insulting, but you find out later why. Anyway, so then Anthony says, okay, then we're gonna duel, type of thing. Because if that ever got out, it could ruin the whole Bridgerton name, everything. It'd be a horrible scandal. So, blah, 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 blah. Anyways. So they go to duel. Daphne interrupts them because she remembers that after the whole soiree inappropriateness, the one girl that was trying to win over the prince. Sorry, I'm having to keep stop. I'm like weird. Like I feel like I have something in my throat. It's weird. Anyways, the chick that was going after the prince said something. Did you catch a chill in the garden or something like that? So Daphne puts together that she probably saw them kissing. So yeah. Anyways, you find out that the Duke, the reason he doesn't want to marry Daphne is because Daphne has aspirations to be a mother. She wants to have a family and have kids, and he can't give her that because he apparently can't have kids. He didn't explain why or how. I'm not quite sure if there are surgical ways back in the day to make someone sterile. But who knows? We'll find out. They didn't explain it, and so I'm guessing we'll find out why he can't have kids in one of these future episodes. So I'll just leave it at that. Anyways, so yeah, so they are gonna get married now because Daphne then pretty much says, in a way, she didn't actually say this, but in a way, basically said we're still getting married. Basically saying she doesn't care. I mean, maybe that's not the correct words to say. I think she does care, but at this point, she has no other options. And so she's just going to have to deal with the fact that she wouldn't have a family. But she still wants to marry him. And that should be okay if you love him. And that's the thing, is that was bothering me at the end of the episode, was, okay, you can't have children, you sterilize yourself somehow or whatever. I don't know what the procedures were back in the day. Can't have kids. Then, but you knew there was a connection between the two. You should just tell her that and let her make a decision. You know, like, just say, Daphne, I do care about you. I've always cared about you, but I can't have kids. And then she would be like, oh, okay. And then you give her time to think about it, and then she can come and tell you whether or not she wants to continue being with you. So, anyways, there's that. There's also the part Eloise is trying to narrow down who Whistledown is. Kind of like a fun little side story. She went to go tell Penelope, but Penelope was upset about Colin because Colin is kind of going after her cousin, I forget her name, that is Prego, and I think she doesn't like it, one, because she likes Colin, and two, because she likes Colin, it's also kind of nasty what they're doing. And so, yeah. Anyways, that's enough of me talking. It's late. I have to record this late at night tonight. I've just been so busy. But if I didn't record, then I'd start to get behind, and yeah, so it's late. I don't want to be up all night, so let's jump into this. But before I do, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. But a like goes a long way, helps me out a ton. I'd really appreciate it. Also, consider checking out the Patreon. We have Uncut early access stuff over there. And with that, let's get started.
I'm engaged.
Oh. Well, that is wonderful news. So, you will be a princess?
No.
No.
No, I will not. Mama, I'm engaged to the Duke. The Duke asked for my hand and I accepted.
You do not seem pleased. Whatever is wrong?
Oh, no, nothing is wrong. But it simply happened so quickly. I've not had a moment to take it in.
Whatever happened between the two of you, it is all right. I know good society makes quite a fuss about such things. But when it comes to love, such things happen much more frequently than one might expect. Even your father and
The
I
mom thinks that they
controlling our
did
passions as well.
things. They
Your
did
drink,
it.
Mom.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see what they just did there. She said they're marrying for love, and then she looked all worried.
One may say
She's gonna start
modesty is a
questioning
virtue,
things and
yet
start
so
wondering, is
hardly
she
a
really
virtuous
marrying for
woman.
love? Which she
It
is. They love
therefore
each
my
other,
great
obviously.
pleasure to announce the
But
news
this whole thing
others
has come about
questioned, but
by
I never doubted.
unfortunate
It will be the
circumstances,
grandest wedding of the year.
and so
Tulips are enough to fill the great room.
it's gonna
Finest
cause
silks, only
a
the best.
rift in
For Miss Bridgerton and my nephew.
the story, because she's gonna question,
The latest whistle
am I
blow.
really in love with him? But then
How
yes,
does she
they are
report
gonna
my
be
trial?
really in love. So
The diamond
they'll
of
figure
the
it out.
season has made her match. Officially betrothed to the Duke of Hastings.
Oh,
Has something happened?
The bride undoubtedly is giddy with anticipation over the
oh,
impending
and
nuptials.
this might
Well,
be
I shall
bad.
need fittings
No.
for the dress. And my trousseau. And
Now let's see if
oh,
the
I'm
prince is
forgetting
really a
something,
good
surely.
guy,
I shall
because
take
he
care
could
of everything, miss.
Just think. She'll be the Duchess by
I
Saturday.
don't know.
An
Maybe his
event
true colors
that will
will show very
apparently
soon.
take place sooner rather
Maybe
than
he'll be
later.
a bad guy all of a sudden. Oh, hoo,
I'm sorry.
okay.
You have nothing to be sorry for. No promises were made. Although I had thought we shared an understanding with our discussions of the future. But the fault is mine for misreading your polite attentions as something more.
No, you did not misread me.
Then why? This engagement is of your own free will, is it not? Because if the Duke is forcing your hand,
Forcing me? My goodness, if anything, I'm the one forcing him. What I mean to say
Yeah.
is that love is surely the greatest force of all. And once the Duke and I realized we were completely enamored with each other, nothing could stand between us. Not even, I'm sorry to say, the attentions of a good and kind man such as yourself.
then I can only wish you a lifetime of contentment with your new husband.
Okay. Maybe he is the good guy.
It was a pleasure to know you, Miss Bridgerton.
Wow. He would have been a great husband too.
Mr. Colin Bridgerton for Miss Thompson.
Oh yeah, that's right, Miss Thompson.
Mr. Bridgerton, these are beautiful.
I applaud you, Miss Thompson. I bring you flowers on each of my visits, and yet you react with admirable surprise every time. I shall need to bring you something unexpected. A bushel of tomatoes, perhaps.
Marina hates tomatoes.
That is untrue. I love tomatoes.
Colin, you know where I've heard you can get excellent tomatoes? Greece. Perhaps you could bring back a tomato plant for Miss Thompson as a souvenir when you return from your travels this year.
I am uncertain of my travels at the moment, Pen.
But you were so keen to travel.
It is true. But were I to go, there may be things in London I should miss even more than seeing the world.
Some tea, Mr. Bridgerton?
That would be lovely.
Mama, do you think this is wise?
Whatever do you mean?
Colin is young. Years from seriously thinking about marriage, and I would hate to think Marina is simply wasting her time. Time she simply does not have, of course. That is all.
Ma, might you spare me a moment? I must have Cressida's opinion on some fabric. Her taste is impeccable.
Of course, dear.
I am to have a new pelisse for my honeymoon. What about this colour? Trimmed with fur, perhaps?
Fur at this time of year? Well, I suppose it depends on how much time you and the Duke spend outdoors. But you are fond of a midnight garden stroll, I believe?
I do not know what you mean.
I'm almost certain I saw the two of you in the gardens at the Trowbridge ball. No chaperone in sight.
How strange. I do not recall leaving the ballroom. Though I dare say it would have been difficult to see the gardens with any real clarity at night. Unless you were actually out in them yourself.
My view of the garden was perfectly clear from the safety of the terrace, Daphne. You dallied with the prince purely to rouse the Duke's jealousy, and then you lured him into those gardens to trap him into marriage. I never would have imagined that Bridgerton would ever come to know such shame.
You should consider your words more carefully, Cressida. In a matter of days, I am to be a duchess, and you shall be just as you are now, unmarried and untitled. So you can either be a duchess's friend or her enemy. It is entirely up to you.
Ooh, I like that.
First, let us see if you actually managed to drag him down that aisle at all. I'd imagine a man like the Duke does not take kindly to being forced into anything.
Your Grace, may I express my gratitude for your granting of this special license?
Perhaps, my lord, you should not.
Denied? What on earth for?
For some reason, the Archbishop of Canterbury did not think he owed me an explanation.
If we are to wait weeks for this wedding, it gives Cressida Cowper, not to mention Whistledown and anyone else, far too much time to uncover the truth of what happened in that garden. Simon.
Lady Danbury.
Welcome. Welcome. Is everyone as famished as I?
Now,
She's good at
this is far
reading
too
a
grim a
room.
mood for the celebration.
Lady
I'm scared to know
Danbury.
What on earth is the matter?
She can read a room good.
We've been denied our request for a special license.
What?
The Archbishop did not see a need.
It is not the Archbishop. It is the Queen. Perhaps she has taken your rejection of her nephew to heart. Or perhaps she is simply bored. Either way, it does not bode well for your daughter's social future, nor any of the Bridgertons for that matter.
Surely we must be able to do something.
Give her what she wants. Attention. Appear before her yourselves and make a personal appeal. But she will not respond to begging, and she can sniff out even the faintest whiff of insincerity. So do not lay it on thick. Tell her you are in love. Plain and simple and true. You can do that, can you not? Good.
Oh, they
Now,
both. I think they both
where
feel
is the
like they're
dinner
forcing
I was
each other
promised?
to do this, but they're not communicating. If they communicate, they would realize that neither of them are forcing each other. It's because they love each other. They both have feelings for each other.
I have invited Lord Rutledge to dine with us on Saturday. You have until then to muster the appropriate enthusiasm for his proposal.
I could have until Judgment Day and still not manage a smile for that wretched fate.
Despite all obstacles, I've managed to find a man who will overlook your current circumstance and offer you some security. You should be lavishing me with gratitude, and yet you merely sit here and sulk.
I wouldn't be grateful. I'd be like, I'd rather die
This is
than marry
Mr.
that dude.
Bridgerton.
He likes me. He'll propose to me. I am sure of it.
That boy is barely out of leading strings. He has two older brothers, and they're still running from the yoke. You are to cut Colin Bridgerton immediately, or I will lock you in this very room till the day Lord Rutledge makes you his wife.
Lady Featherington, wait. You are right. You have been kind to me. And I should like to repay you for that kindness. If I were to marry Mr. Bridgerton, you would be connected to what I gather is a very powerful family indeed. Think what that could do for your girls.
So I've learned
Give me
from
until
other
Saturday.
people that
If
the
I have not secured a
Featheringtons,
proposal
like
from Mr. Bridgerton by then, I
whatever
shall
status
accept
they are, I can't remember.
Lord
Their
Rutledge
status
with a
is
smile
right
on my
below
face.
where
My
the
girl,
Bridgertons
you're
are because
6
they're
months away from
viscounts.
motherhood. 7 if you're lucky. And even if a
So
miracle were to occur,
it
and
would
Colin Bridgerton proposed
raise
tomorrow,
them
the wedding wouldn't be
up
for
a little
weeks.
bit, right?
That is only assuming we wait until the wedding night to consummate the union. You will seduce him. I will do what I must.
That scummy girl.
You have until Saturday.
As low as you can go, Lady Danbury?
With these knees? Yes, Your Majesty.
Very well. Let your young people come forward. I've heard a rumor that the special license you seek to
What's up
marry
these
has
ladies
been
with all
denied.
these dogs?
I'm not quite sure what you believe I am to do about it. Well, plead your case.
Your Majesty, I assure you nothing untoward has occurred. It is only that we love each other so very much. It was love at first sight.
It was not, Your Majesty. The young lady flatters me. It was not love at first sight, for either of us. There was attraction, certainly, at least on my part. But Miss Bridgerton thought me presumptuous, arrogant, insincere. All fair, really. And I thought her a prim young lady barely out of leading strings. Not to mention the sister of my best friend, and so romance was entirely out of the question for both of us. But in so removing it, we found something far greater. We found friendship. You see, Miss Bridgerton and I have been fooling all of Mayfair for quite some time. We have fooled them into thinking we are courting. And really, all along, we simply enjoyed each other's company so much we could not stay away from one another.
That's love.
I've never been a man that much enjoyed flirting, or chatting, or indeed talking at all with Daphne. Miss Bridgerton. Conversation has always been easy. Her laughter brings me joy. To meet a beautiful woman is one thing, but to meet your best friend and the most beautiful of women is something entirely apart. And it is with my sincerest apologies, I must say it took the prince coming along for me to realize I did not want Miss Bridgerton to only be my friend, I wanted her to be my wife. I want her to be my wife. And so I plead with you, not to make us wait.
That was good. He's smooth.
You are wise.
Very smooth.
Or perhaps unusually lucky to understand friendship to be the best possible foundation a marriage can have.
Yes, it is. Oh, okay. So I think we're jumping ahead to the wedding. For a second, I thought he was waiting there for the license. Not a big wedding at all, but honestly, it's perfect. It's all the important people, the only people you really need at a wedding. Everything else is just like fluff.
Dearly beloved,
they both just look so like worried. They like, I wonder if she thinks what he said to the queen wasn't truthful and that he had to lie, but he spoke the truth. They both feel like they're still forcing each other, I think.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
Oh, him. Kind eyes. A fine enough husband, I think.
Ken, I neither know nor have time for any of these men. Now, where is Colin?
You can choose anyone but him. He is my friend, Marina. I have known him forever. And I do not want him to be tricked and deceived into a lifelong commitment. You must not do this to a good man.
Or should I perhaps entrap a bad man, then? Perhaps you would find it acceptable for me to live my life with a man who treats me like a mere beast.
Look, I only
What am I to do, Penelope? I will be a good wife to Colin, and he a good husband and father. However young and well-liked by you he may be.
Miss Thompson, you'll be delighted to know that Lord Rutledge is no longer available. He is engaged as of this morning.
Gladys, how terrible.
Best hope that whatever you have planned for Mr. Bridgerton actually works. It's your last hope.
I'm beginning to feel a little bit faint. Perhaps you know of a more private place where I might catch my breath?
Oh, certainly, Miss Thompson, please.
This is much more comfortable, thank you. Though it is still quite loud.
Oh, of course.
We should not be alone in here.
No, we should not. I can hardly believe I'm saying this, but we cannot go further. You are a lady, and I must maintain your honor and mine, no matter how tempting otherwise. Or have I offended you?
No, you are right. I am a lady. I am unmarried. And you are a gentleman.
Good job, dude.
Then marry me. I know we have only known each other a short while, but... Well, would you want to marry me, Miss Thompson?
I would be delighted to marry you.
Then what are we waiting for?
My thoughts exactly.
We will marry by the end of the season.
It's a rather long engagement.
Or simply romantic. You deserve a grand wedding. Our families will need time to plan.
Yes, you certainly enjoy spreading secrets, do you not?
Dear child, have you lost your wits? Everyone enjoys secrets. Otherwise, why would Lady Whistledown's paper be so successful? I am flattered by your accusation, but it is simply not true. Though when you unmask the writer, do let me know.
You believe Whistledown is Lady Danbury?
Your Majesty.
What evidence have you gathered?
I love Eloise. She's so funny.
You would like to know
She's a good actress.
what evidence I have gathered in my investigation of Lady Whistledown?
Are you requiring your queen to ask again? Tell me what you know.
Well, I believe her a widow. She obviously is the I know it must be difficult to be leaving this house.
I have many memories here.
And you will make new ones with your husband.
My husband.
There's no reason to be concerned.
I still have so many questions, Mama. They are bringing the carriages around.
It is time.
Well, perhaps I can come with you. I've always wanted to live in a castle. If Daphne is going to take anyone with her, Gregory, it will be me.
The two of you are staying here until our dear sister allows us a visit.
You mean if she allows us a visit? I'm quite sure you'll enjoy the peace and quiet.
I want to miss all of you. Terribly.
Even me?
Even you.
I do like this family. The
I have
dynamic
present for
between
you.
all the brothers and sisters
This
is
is upstairs,
pretty good.
made of 4 walls and a very comfortable bed.
I suppose the light in your room is quite pleasant.
I know we cannot be any more different, but there is one thing we do share. The certainty that you will make your own way in this world. I'm sure of it, Eloise.
I love their mom.
Write to me as
They
soon as
picked
you
the perfect
arrive.
actress for it. I've never seen her in anything else, but she just gives off such a good motherly, like, vibe. Like, she is just so motherly, and she seems so sweet and caring. Great actress choice to play the mom.
We should reach the inn before nightfall.
The inn?
Clyden is much too far a journey. And the roads, they're not safe after dusk. We'll need a place to rest before continuing on in the morning.
So we will be spending our wedding night at the inn.
Why? Should have told you.
I do hope everything is to your liking. Should you require anything else at all, please let me know. Ah, here we are. Your room, Your Grace, is just over here.
They're not sharing a room.
I requested a separate room.
Yes.
Should I?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna drive me nuts. This better not last that long. I swear, I'll lose my freaking mind. You guys love each other. Okay, they're both pacing. Hopefully this doesn't last more than this episode. I think I do the whole thing where one of them opens the door and the other one's gonna be standing there. Like, and then they're gonna kiss. Yep. Predictable.
Go down to dinner. Daphne? Hey. Are you not hungry? Food is excellent here, I assure you. Last time I visited...
I do not want any dinner. I've spent the last 3 days wanting to be alone with you, wanting to talk to you, wanting to know. I understand that you do not wish to see me, that you would prefer to stay in your separate room and endure a wordless dinner together on our wedding night. But
That is not what I would prefer.
Simon.
You are mistaken. I have spent the last 3 days in agony. Unable to talk to you, unable to be alone with you, because I knew you wanted nothing to do with me. And understandably so, after forcing you to make an unimaginable sacrifice, you wanted a life with children.
They both feel the same way. Because they don't communicate.
You wanted...
But now they
a
are,
love
so I'm
match,
happy.
And yet...
And yet, this cannot be any more different. Is that what you hope to say?
I cannot stop thinking of you. From the mornings you ease, to the evenings you quiet, to the dreams you inhabit. My thoughts of you never end. I am yours, Daphne. I have always been yours.
I do not understand.
I do not know how to be any more clear.
Well, do not get angry.
I'm not angry.
You look angry and bothered. Look at you. You're downright flushed.
Yes, that is what happens.
When one is angry.
When one burns for someone who does not feel the same.
You burn for me.
Why do you think I followed you into that garden?
Why do you think I went into that garden? If you would have only looked at me this week for longer than 2 seconds, you would have seen. It is you I cannot sacrifice. I burn for you.
I like that saying, honestly. Instead of the whole, like, I love you thing that I burn for you is pretty romantic, not gonna lie. I love it. The actress is doing a very good job of, like, someone who's innocent and coming into this for, like, their first time, not really even knowing what to expect. She's doing a very good job, like, of portraying that with, like, the emotions that she, like, the sounds she makes, stuff like that. I don't need to see that view. I was fine with just the up close on their faces. I don't need to see the whole image. I could not act this way. As an actor, I could not do these type of scenes. I would start giggling.
How do you feel?
I feel wonderful.
There you go. So what are the other episodes even about? Like, that's great. Okay. That was a great episode. I like that a lot because I was worried the next, like, how many episodes are in this season? 8. Okay, so I was worried that the next, like, 2 or 3 episodes were going to be them, like, not talking and working through, excuse me, like, trying to live together, going through that whole, I don't know if I ruined his life, and he's thinking, I don't know if I ruined her life type of thing. That would have just been miserable. So I'm glad they got that out of the way all in one episode. Like that, thank you very much. I don't know what the rest of these episodes are even going to be about. But, I mean, I guess there's some other plot points going on, and she is going to have to adjust to life being a duchess. So, like, okay, yeah, there's stuff that they can do. But I like that they got all that uncomfortable awkwardness out of the way. They talked finally. They both realized that they burn for each other. But yeah, so that was great. I liked all that. That was amazing. I really liked what he said to the queen. He put it into words very eloquently, very good. So yeah, the whole episode was great. The only thing I would have to say that I don't like is the whole Miss Thompson and Colin. I don't like that they're trying to trick him into, was trying to seduce him, but he's a good guy. Thankfully, didn't fall into that. But then he proposed, which gave her hope, but then he wants it to be a long engagement. So she has to figure out how to swindle her way through that, I guess. But I have a feeling that it's not going to happen. I just feel like that'd be weird if that actually happened. But it would create a lot of drama, so maybe it will. But that just sucks. I would feel bad for him. Like, you don't want to be tricked into something like that, you know? Like, that doesn't sound like the way you should do things. So, anyways, yeah, great episode. Oh, I also liked, we got to see a little bit of the king. He's got Alzheimer's or whatever, short-term memory loss. You just can't remember things. Happens when you get old to certain people. It's very sad. And so that's why we don't see the king much. And why she said earlier that the king is lucid, you know. He goes through moments where he just doesn't know anything that's going on. He's probably very difficult to deal with. And then there's other moments where, yeah, he's there, but he maybe not remember everything. So, yeah, oh my goodness. I feel bad for the queen that she has to go through that. But she did feel happy to see him. So, I'm guessing there's a good romance story there. I have been told that after season 2, I should watch Queen Charlotte, which is the backstory, I guess, on the queen. And then when I finish Queen Charlotte all the way, then I should watch season 3 and onward of Bridgerton. So anyone that's watching this, let me know in the comments, confirm it to me. I've had a few people say that, but I just want to make sure that that's the way I should do it. If I get a bunch of people saying yes, that's the way I should do it, then that's the way I will do it. So after I watch season 2 of this, I will watch Queen Charlotte, and then once I finish that, then I'll come back to this and watch season 3 and on. So let me know. So yeah, great show. I love the story so far. I love all the acting, the music. It's been great. Oh, excuse me. Definitely not something I'd ever pick to watch on my own, but I quite enjoy it. So, anyways, I think that's everything. Yeah. So anyways, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. Check out our Patreon where we have Uncut Early Access. And thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate all your support. Love you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.